The G20 summit in the Chinese city of Hangzhou has become a global platform where leaders of states and governments discussed serious issues in economics, politics, and developed common strategies on global and regional security issues, Nursultan Nazarbayev said. The president of Kazakhstan has summed up the work at the summit of the Big 20 he attended as a guest of honor. Kazakhstan was the only Central Asian country invited to share its own vision of the situation in the world. President of Kazakhstan has managed not only to present solutions to global economic problems, but also to hold a number of bilateral meetings. In particular, Nursultan Nazarbayev held talks with the presidents of the United States, Russia, France, Turkey, South Africa, Germany, and the prime ministers of Canada and Great Britain. The head of state also met with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, with whom he discussed issues of cooperation between the two countries. The president emphasized that while the U.S. as a whole expressed confidence in the balance of the global economy, Europe and the developing countries are concerned about the economic situation.
The
developing countries are worried about high unemployment rates. There are numerous layoffs amid the scientific and technological progress and development of technology. All this suggests that Kazakhstan must take into account all these processes, keep them in mind, and start dealing with them in advance. That is, the overall conclusion is that the industrialization of Kazakhstan, our program of public investment in these difficult times, is right. One has to keep a low unemployment rate, create new jobs, and move from the fight with the crisis to economic growth.
Наши программы государственных инвестиций в это трудное время, оно правильное.
Every visit of Nursultan Nazarbayev implies new stages of cooperation. The head of state held talks with the Chinese leader before the summit. The president of Kazakhstan noted that none of the questions of bilateral cooperation remained unresolved. The agreement was reached on the supply of Kazakh products to the Chinese market. The 5-year term supposes construction of 51 objects with participation of Chinese investment worth $26 billion in Kazakhstan. Cargo transit through Kazakhstan going across the Pacific to China, Europe, Russia, and Central Asian countries increases each year.
Использование магистрали железнодорожные
Using railroad highways along the Caspian Sea to the Persian Gulf is also promising. The cooperation in the energy sector has priority. We have agreed on this. And technological cooperation. We started assembling first cars from China. They are very durable and affordable. There is also the construction of the largest chemical complex in Atirau. This includes the production of polypropylene, polyethylene that will be launched later. This is a very expensive project worth around $3 billion. We have launched the construction with the Chinese companies. Reconstruction of all 3 refineries is being conducted together with Chinese companies. Domestic demand for oil products will be fully covered in Kazakhstan. Oil supplies will be increased with the launch of the Kashagan. Now we supply approximately 7 million tons. It is possible to raise it up to 20 million tons and increase the supply of gas from Kazakhstan to China. It will definitely bring our turnover to the next level.
Эксплуатацию крупнейшего месторождения Кашаган увеличиваются возможности поставки нефти, увеличения.